Hi, I'm Hattie Morahan, and I'm here at the beautiful the Strathmore Studios in the, I believe, quite a recent studio build, um, recording Lucinda Riley's The Storm Sister. There are so many extraordinary characters in this book. It was really great fun to record. I think I enjoyed most some of the older, fruitier characters who have lived some amazing lives. I really loved voicing Herr Beyer in 19th century Norway, who's terribly effusive and charming, but you just get this strange sort of back note of something a little bit not so decent, which was fascinating to explore. And I loved voicing Felix Halvorsen, who again is a sort of renegade character who's lived an extraordinary life, and Peter Fallis King's Theo's father. So that's sort of always fun to bring, a kind of a sense of a character who's been through a lot. And but yeah, oh goodness, there are so many to choose from. And Anna Anstetter, who is the sort of the heroine in the 19th century Norway section of the book, because she just goes on the most extraordinary journey. I think my favourite part to record was the 19th century Norway, because it weaves through the book, and I just said that the journey that Anna goes on from a very, very sort of innocent, youthful, rural, unworldly existence through to where we find her at the end of her story is so remarkable and so beautifully told. And I got completely involved in her sort of emotional storyline. So, and it's so vivid and also really fascinating to imagine being there at these sort of seminal cultural and artistic events of history with Grieg premiere and Ibsen, and so that was really a really exciting part for me. This book has people from all over the world, and it's very cleverly jumps from place to place, and sometimes the characters are speaking natively in their own language all amongst one another, and other times they're meant to sound foreign, and sometimes it took quite a lot of sort of thought and discussion to disentangle who should have an accent and why, and what the sort of approach we were going to take. But I have to say I've never done as many Scandinavian accents as I have in this book, so that was a challenge. I'd not had to do that before, and especially the contemporary Scandinavian accents, according to the generation, you realise that so many Scandinavians are brilliant at speaking English and have very, very light accents and are barely discernible. So just trying to place that they're almost as good at English as they would be at Norwegian. So yeah, just trying to place that degree of otherness without it becoming a sort of clanging, sing-song, cliched Scandinavian voice. There's a few French characters which I quite enjoyed. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, the Scandinavian was the trickiest. That's the one I had to do the most revision. My favourite sister, I mean, it's got to be Ali, really. I've got to know her through the Storm Sister, just, very, very intimately, and she's beautifully communicated, and you really feel like you're getting to the heart of her. But yeah, I just really love that combination of toughness and immense courage and thoughtfulness, and she can be quite funny at times, and quite vulnerable, but she's lovely. I mean, and to be honest, within this book, she's the one we really, really get to know. I'm intrigued by all the others. You get a little taster of Star at the end and her story. I'm kind of fascinated by Electra. I feel like I get very little information about her, but it's whatever I hear that I feel like there's definitely more going on than what's at the surface. So yeah, it makes me want to read more.